Hello knitting and crochet friends, this is Kate from Kate's Knitcast and I am here with a knitting and crochet update. Earlier in the month, I'm actually not sure if I posted the update that I filmed after my first time period for the Christmas in July. So earlier in the month, I announced that I was going to do a Christmas in July where I work on all of my Christmas projects, and per usual, I did not accomplish this. And the reason why is that the very first project that I started working on, I just got completely obsessed with it, and I have basically not worked on anything else since. It has been a very busy month for me. I've had some church things. I had my dad, who lives in Singapore, come and visit for a week. So then I also had a week of trying to tidy everything up and wash all of the clothes and towels and make sure everything was fresh and ready for him. And then it was my birthday on one day, and so I've just had a busy month. But I have basically not been able to put this project down, and I will show it to you. And that is the Christmastide cowl from Kay Jones of the Bakery Bears. And here is where I am at. When I started this project for this month, I was over here in the pinks, so that's what I've done, and I have done all of this since then, and I am really quite pleased with my progress. So this is a 10 color cowl, so it's going to be quite long, and I have done 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm on the fifth color, and I know that I've only got let's see, 1, 2, 6 more rows to go. So each one is a different color. These are 2 gradient sets, and with the blue one, I started from the darkest color and I am working my way towards the lightest color, which is actually more of a lavender. With this pink one, I started with the lightest color and I am working towards the darkest one, which is more of a plum. So they're 2 really beautiful gradient sets that I thought went together very nicely. And I'm really excited about this. I've never made a cowl before, so this is my first one. In general, I don't really like to wear things like cowls or turtlenecks or things like that, because I've got a really short neck and it just makes me feel, I also have mild claustrophobia, so it just makes me feel way too enclosed. But I'm hoping that I will love this and be able to wear it. So you can see the pink one, oops, let's just move this to the back. The pink one is Christmas trees. These I think they're supposed to represent like icy windows or something like that. I had a couple small mistakes on this one that I see every once in a while, so I thought I had spotted one. This one is supposed to represent the invisibility cloak in Harry Potter. And then these ones are stars. And so I'm really enjoying this. I can't wait to see what's next, but I'm almost at the halfway point with this. So I've just kind of decided I'm gonna work on this until I'm tired of working on it. And when that happens, I will click the randomizer and pick a new project. I'm still debating if I'm gonna add possibly all of my knitting whips in and just do that with all of them and work on them till I get tired of them. Once I complete something, I can delete it out and just kind of do that. I'm not sure, because oftentimes I just struggle with picking a project. I struggle with making decisions, to be honest. It's hard. So I might do that. I do enjoy the random aspect, but with the time constraint that I put on myself, I just wasn't ready to be done with this one. I wanted to keep going. And so if I could finish that would be great, but that may or may not happen. So I moved all of them into this bag, and so I have them caked up in little cakes, but I am finding it's easier for me to work on in balls, but it's easier for me to make a ball if I cake it first and then wind the ball from the cake. So that's what I've been doing. So I made these little numbers for all of them, and I put them on each ball so I wouldn't forget which color order they go into. And then at the bottom I just have my leftover little balls. And when I'm done with this, I don't know if I'm gonna put this into my scrappy quilt or if I might use these leftovers for stockings, the little tiny stockings. So I am still deciding about that, but I will cross that bridge when I get to it. Anyways, so that is my Christmastide cowl. I am in love with it. The only other thing I worked on is my on-the-go project, and that's my granny square, like continuous granny square. Oops, that's the back. So I have made it out of the orange and into the pink. So a lot of progress on this actually. It's so super simple, and yeah, I'm really enjoying this. This is what the cake looks like. So it's a gradient cake. There's 1,000 meters, and so yeah, I'm just working my way through it. If you watch my floss tube channel, I've mentioned before that we're trying to get pregnant, and so I'm trying to decide if I want to keep this and like start making almost like a hope chest, like a baby hope chest or something like that, and make little, you know, little baby blankets and just other little things like that and start to put them in there. Or I might gift them. I don't really know to who though, so yeah. I just would, you know, if when I have a baby, I'd like to have some homemade, oops, sorry. I put it on this stand that I swore I was never going to use again because it just jiggles about, but I did. I still put it on. But anyways, yeah, I'd like to have like a lot of homemade things for if when I manage to get pregnant. And so I need to start making things for that end. So yeah, might just do that. So those are my whips, and like I said, I'm gonna keep working on this Christmastide cowl, and when I'm in the car or at doctor's appointments, that's when I work on the granny square. And so that's really my main update. I do, however, have quite a bit of stash enhancement to share with you. Oh my gosh, I have to stop touching this table. Sorry, so sorry. So the first, I will talk about this first. If I did film, because I've gotten a comment about it. Okay, so for our anniversary, my husband gifted me with 2 knitting related ones, presents. And so this was the first one. It's a drop spindle, and I attempted to do a little spinning on it, and it did not go well. So I have since then watched more videos, and I realized part of my problem was I was trying to draft too close, and so and I was holding it too firmly. So nothing was coming and I was just getting really frustrated. So I've since learned you have to move back a little bit and just lightly hold it and pull like that. So I am going to attempt it again. So this is just a very small part from here. I've just pulled some off. I am also tempted in getting a very small spinning wool advent calendar. I found one that's like $60 and it's like just 10 grams. So I think that would be like a fun little encouragement over the Christmas season, and I'm advent crazy to tell you the truth. So yeah, I'm thinking about doing that. I'll keep you guys apprised if I do. But my second knitting related anniversary present finally came, and I'm so excited. My husband got me a customized yarn bowl. So it's got my name in it, and you see, yeah, come here, come here, come here. James wants to say hi. Hello, Jamie. Hello, oh, hello. So this is my biggest boy, James. I call him Jamie most, really. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. He is more than all the other dogs, including his mom and dad. Yes, you are, aren't you? Who else is here? Oh, Rosie Posey, my littlest girl, the littlest of them all, is here. And she's just a crazy, crazy girl, yeah. Oh, she's just so wild. Hello, Sam. Sammy is here too. Come here, Sammy. Where's Lily? So here's Samwise Gamgee. Oh, yes, you're a sweet boy. Where's Lily? Don't know where Lily Billy is. Do you know? Thank you. So these are my my little baby puppies. They're like 5 months now. Yes, you are. And Gracie and Georgie are probably over by my husband. And Lily is actually probably down there too. She's not really up here with me though, so that's interesting. But anyways, so as I was saying, it finally came. So this is handmade. She molds it and does all that herself, and then she'll fire it and glaze it. You can pick between different colors. My husband originally picked green because green is my favorite color. However, the green on the website is just like ugly. Like, it looks like that diarrhea green. I have frequently said green can be the most beautiful and also the most ugly color. It really all just depends on the shade. I don't think you can go wrong with the purple. Like, I cannot think of an ugly purple. But green, there are just some bad shades out there. Anyways, so we changed it to purple. And it came, and I've been using it with the Christmastide. So I just put it in there, you string it through here, and you're good to go. And it flows perfectly. So I really, really love it. I do have this other one that I received from one of my sisters as a Christmas present a couple of years ago. It only opens that much though, so you can't get much bigger than a 20. The max, probably you could squeeze a 50-gram ball into there with fingering weight. But I wanted to possibly do bigger balls, so I'm really happy about this. And this also lets me, like, with things that have two balls at once. So like, what's it called? I'm making one where I'm holding a length of fingering with a length of mohair, and so it lets me be able to put both balls into the things and work them like that. So I'm really happy to have this and to have a second one and a bigger one than the small one, which I do love this a lot. And so And then the cowl just fits on top perfectly, and it's all right here in my bowl. So I'm super happy with that. On my birthday, I did receive a yarn related birthday present, and that is my husband got me a Miss Babs gift card. I've never worked with Miss Babs yarn before, but they look beautiful, and I'm super excited to finally get to try them. I'm still debating whether I'm gonna buy one of her kits that goes with a specific project, or if I'm gonna buy one of her really big skeins that's like 1,700 yards and try to work a sweater. I might need 2 of those though. So I'm still debating on that. There is a shade in that big one that I find really beautiful. Like, actually there's like several shades that I find really beautiful, but I've seen this one worked up before, and it was a stunning color. It made a nice neutral shade for a sweater. And so yeah, I'm just trying to decide. I haven't ordered anything yet. Then I finally received a couple yarn orders that I had ordered a while ago, and I thought that I would share them with you. So the first one is my July Hermione's yarn club. It's called Vacation at the Burrow, and that's what it looks like. It's so beautiful. So I'm really excited about that. From the same dyer, she had a Nancy Drew mystery kit, and you could choose between 1, 2, or 3 skeins, and I chose 3 because these ship from Canada, and so sometimes it's just nicer to order more yarn because it kind of justifies the shipping a bit more. So I mean, $10 on a single skein of yarn is a bit much, but I think like I ordered all 4 at once, so that was like I think it only went up like to $11 or $12, so just a couple dollars more, all the skeins, so it made it more like just $2.50 per skein for shipping as opposed to $10 though. That's what I did. I think theoretically they're supposed to be able to go together, but I don't know that I would knit these together, but I think individually they are all stunningly beautiful. So here is what they look like, and these are inspired by certain covers of the books, so I will tell you what. This one is Shadow at the Water's Edge, and with this lighter color in it, it really does give that idea. Like you can picture the water almost. So I really love that. This one is the Moonstone Castle, and it's a nice, beautiful purple. And the final one is the Message in the Hollow Oak, and this is what that looks like. Just so beautiful. I really love this dyer. I think she's so talented. I wish she lived in America so her yarn was, the shipping was a little cheaper, but beggars can't be choosers. And yeah, that's what that looks like. The final kit that I have to share, and I ordered this one a while ago, is actually from this, so the other 2 were from Story Weaver Yarns off of Etsy. Well, her mom also dyes yarn, and she dyes it under Bluebird Yarn, and also on Etsy. And she had a Summer in Avonlea kit, and I love Anne of Green Gables, so I had to buy that, and I think these 2 are gonna look so beautiful together. I cannot wait. And she included this lovely little progress keeper. It's a heart. And so I am just looking for the perfect two skein project that I can use these two for. So that is my entire update. It was just a short, quick one today. Like I said, I am just gonna continue working on the Christmastide cowl. I'm gonna try to spin again and see if I can work out my problems with that, get this edited and uploaded, and yeah. Oh, I did just subscribe to a 3-month mystery sock club, and it is based off of Pemberley from Pride and Prejudice, and so I'm really super excited for that to come. I think the first one comes next month. I'm pretty sure the first one comes next month, but I could be wrong. I hope it doesn't come September, because that's long away, but it could come at the end of this month. But I'm pretty sure that the listing said that it will be coming in August. So I've also subscribed for the last of the Harry Potter sock clubs from Crystal Hand Dyed. There was 8 this year, so it'll start again next year, and every year they're different. So they're just beautiful yarns. I love that club. So my sister gifted me like some money to spend on a present, and so I used that on the Harry Potter yarn club, and I still have like $10 more. So I was gonna buy a pattern off Ravelry, but they don't take Apple Pay, which really sucked, so not using it for that. I'll figure out something else though. It's all good. But yeah, I had a really great birthday, a really great visit with my dad. I am basically just obsessed with knitting at the moment. I have not cross-stitched in the entire month of July, so I have no cross-stitch update video to do because I haven't done any. So yeah, that's just basically how life has been going for me. I hope to be back in a week with another update. There is a new Sims expansion pack that's coming out, and I have not been this excited for a game to come out in years. And so I even told my husband, I was like, Thursday, I'm just basically not here. I will be playing the game. So that might kind of take a little bit of the knitting time, but we have been watching a show on TV that I can only get about 1 round accomplished in the whole 45 minutes because I'm too busy like watching the show. So when I'm knitting during a show, I need it to be a more low-key thing that I don't need to look at. So anyways, that's all, and I will talk to you guys in a week. Bye.